What is chip EV versus equity in poker ICM? When it comes to poker, especially in tournaments, understanding the difference between chip expected value and equity can greatly impact your strategy. Let's break it down in simple terms. Chip expected value, often referred to as chip EV, is all about the average number of chips you expect to gain or lose from a decision. Imagine you are in a hand and you have the option to call a bet. If calling that bet gives you an average gain of 100 chips compared to folding, then your chip EV is plus 100 chips. This concept is straightforward and similar to how you think in cash games, where each chip has a direct monetary value. Now, let's talk about equity in poker. Equity refers to your percentage chance of winning a pot based on your current hand and the board. It is often expressed as a percentage. In tournaments, equity can also mean your share of the prize pool based on your chip stack compared to others. This is where it starts to differ from chip EV. Now, we introduce the independent chip model, commonly known as ICM. ICM is a more advanced concept used specifically in tournament poker. It helps convert your chip stack into real monetary value based on the payout structure of the tournament. Unlike chip EV, which treats all chips as equal, ICM equity recognizes that chips have different values depending on your stack size and the prize distribution. For instance, gaining chips when you are short-stacked near the money bubble is much more valuable than gaining the same chips when you are a big stack. The key difference between chip EV and ICM equity is clear. Chip EV measures expected chip gains or losses without considering payout implications. It treats all chips equally. In contrast, ICM equity translates chip stacks into expected monetary value by factoring in tournament payouts and the risk of elimination. It shows the real value of chips in terms of prize money. In practical tournament play, during the early or middle stages, chip EV and ICM equity might be quite similar. This means decisions based on chip EV are often reasonable. However, as you approach payout bubbles or final tables, ICM equity becomes essential. Losing chips can mean losing a significant portion of your expected prize money, even if your chip EV is positive. This means that sometimes a call or shove with a positive chip EV can be a negative decision in terms of ICM because the risk of elimination outweighs the chip gain. Players should adjust their strategy, often playing tighter near critical payout points to protect their ICM equity. To sum it up, chip EV focuses on the expected chip outcome of a decision, while ICM equity translates those chips into expected prize money value, reflecting the tournament payout structure. Understanding both concepts helps players make better decisions, balancing chip accumulation with survival and maximizing payouts.